Hello, everyone who has joined. Can I see the people that have joined? Say hello, let me see you. Alexander. Thank you so much for joining. I don't know who you are. Please, where are you watching us from? Let's just, today we want to cook. As usual, we cook on Sundays to make meals that would last us a week. But I always like to start with my smoothie. And this one is one of the best smoothies that I always make on a daily basis when I start to feel tired. This one helps with the iron and a lot of other health benefits. So it was in the freezer, so it looks a little bit dry, but it's because it's coming out from the freezer. I always buy a lot of these and then I freeze them because it's cheaper in summer but very expensive in winter. So we are just going to clean that. You can use potatoes cleaner to clean it, or a knife. Since this is not much, just going to use this knife here. So we'll hack it, slice it into small pieces. We also have carrot here. I don't like the hard part of the carrot, so this is what one could have used even for the beetroot, which I'm using now for this one. Just going to hack it as well into small pieces. In with that. Some water. You can add a little bit more. If you want more taste or flavor, you can add lemon juice. Squeeze it in there. And we are going to blend. I'm going to turn off the sound so it doesn't disturb anyone. So this is fully blended. See that? Such a wonderful color. So we're going to be drinking this throughout our video. It keeps a good blood level and also helps with your iron level. You don't feel that tired anymore. Let me give it a try. Mm, actually really sweet. Yes, the carrot was a good one. Have a couple of things we are going to be cooking today. We are going to make rice, beans, rice and beans. We are also going to make some fish rolls. Can't wait to show you guys how I make my fish rolls. So I'll actually add a bit of the rice there. Have some meat here we are going to be using. Then for the fish rolls, we have fish that we are going to start off by boiling. That's just prepping for the fish rolls. Just going to slice this. Hey, Cal's Kitchen in the house. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, girl, you always come through for me. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? How is it in Ghana? I trust you have a good weather, unlike us here with so much rain and cold. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining, girl. I'm a bit late today. So today we want to make a couple of things. We have beans, rice, and other things we are going to cook. Good for you. The weather is really good there. And then, as usual, I don't know if you missed the smoothie part. This one really helps me with my iron level. This is beetroot and carrot, then with some lemon juice. So I have different smoothies that really helps with your health. All natural. Then we will also be making fish rolls. So this is the fish. You can, if you don't want to waste time, you can use sardines. Already the packaged one. You can use sardines, but I choose to make the fish myself. Yeah, I'm sure your message came after I had already explained. So this one is the beetroot that is really wonderful for your health. I love drinking it, even though sometimes I don't really like the flavor, but I added lemon juice into it to kill that smell a little. So just some salt, and then I'm going to boil it. While we are boiling the fish, we can be prepping our rice. I'm going to start by slicing this onion we are going to use for the rice. I have this traditional rice style that I used to eat while growing up, and I really missed it, so I decided to cook it today. I hope you will love it. Again, this onion, I always chop it into small pieces just in case you have kids that hate onion, but you still think that is good for them. So I chop it into small pieces. So I'm just going to move slowly over here. We have our fish that is boiling. You can transfer the fish to a smaller side here. And then there you have it. Let's go ahead with some tomatoes in the pot. While that is cooking, I'm going to slice the meat into smaller pieces so that it will blend well with the rice and the beans. If you are just joining in, thank you so much for being here with us. If you can't see, especially now that it's quickly gets dark here, just let me know if maybe we should have the light on. Let's see. Is it better with the light, or should I turn it off like that? Which one is better? Cover the fish here. I have some tomatoes here as well that I'm just going to drop in the pot. If you want to have your meat in big pieces, you can also leave it like that, but I will want to make it smaller so that it will blend well with the beans and the rice. So I'm just chopping it a little bit more than the sizes that it was. We'll also boil this together with some small dry fish, which you see in here. So I think it's all good now. Set it on the side there. I also forgot to mention that we are going to be making also some pasta salad, because as the theme says, we want to make meals that will last us the whole week. So sometimes it doesn't really take us throughout the week, but it can take you up to Wednesday before you start thinking of what to make again. I don't know if I'm the only one, but it's always a tedious thing to have to think within the week what to cook when you have other things that are occupying your mind. Also have these we are going to be using for the pasta salad. Can't wait to show you guys how I normally make it. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining. Leave us a like, subscribe if you are joining us for the first time, and maybe a message. Let us know who you are and where you are watching us from. Hope it's not too much to ask. The tomatoes is almost ready. So once it is ready, we are going to add in some more ingredients, and then on the side here we have the fish that is boiling, as you can see here. Thank you so much for you who has liked the live video. It helps us a lot. Then I'm going to go in with the onion that we earlier sliced. I always avoid frying too much, so I pre I start off by boiling it so that the water will go off all before I start putting oil and other things, so that I don't get to fry a lot. Now I just added in some vegetable oil. And then in next is the meat that we already boiled. I don't want to be boiling it on the live video, so it wouldn't take much of your time. Okay, don't forget to be serving that so it will not get burned. But now we can go in with the boiled meat. Not forgetting the fish on the other side. Okay. Maybe it's better with the light. What do people say? Better to have the lights on, I guess. I have two seasoning cubes here. And then this one is also like a seasoning cube, but more of the European type. It melts once it gets hot. So you don't need to bother squishing it before putting it in the pot. This is the garlic and ginger paste that we made in one of our live videos. So I've had this in the freezer for a while. Once I'm cooking, I just take out a cube of it. Sometimes if you are not making a large quantity of food, this might be too much, but then for this one it's just perfect. I always add in salt at the last minute so that the cube will be more tasteful because it already has a little bit of salt. You can check this one here, the fish. So we are going to cook it again. So right now it is cooked. We are can set it aside so that it gets cool cools off first before we sort out the bones from it. Have our rice here. This is about 3 cups of rice. I just want the garlic and ginger paste to be fully melted and mixed in the food before we can add in other things. Have about half tablespoon of salt. If you're wondering what I'm doing on the background, I'm washing the rice. I want to rinse the dust from it. Huh? In with the rice. Going to mix that. Add some water in it. Since we already boiled the beans, we can cover this for a few minutes before adding in the beans. Now, And then we'll get the fish ready. Since it has bones, we have to debone it and then get ready with the other. But we start to add in carrots and green beans. We want to make sure that there is no bones in this meat because it's quite tricky since we are going to have it in the rolls. We don't want to risk hurting someone with the bones. So after selecting it like that, we just mash through to make sure that there is no bones left. So since this has been boiling, the rice has been boiling for a few minutes, you can actually add in the beans right now. Just check it first. Mix it a little bit. Give it a mix first. Oh, add in some more water first. Don't want to add everything at once so it doesn't get overcooked. So this is fish roll from scratch. We are not buying sardine. We are making our own fillings. Let's get our carrots ready. Just going to rinse the carrot a little bit before bringing it in front of the camera. Yeah, just going to reduce this heat. And so, just going to get that away. Okay, I mute it without knowing. And just eat this. The summer carrots are really good, really sweet with the sun. But everything still gets into the stomach, so I can as well eat the half right now. Okay, just going to swipe that away. Put our carrots there. I don't know how you do it if you don't have a small grater like this. How do you else do it? Just wondering. Because I know there's a lot of creativity out there. People find different ways of solving their problems. One is small pot for the fish roast filling, so I'm just going to use the same pot that we boiled the fish in. So swipe in the carrots, grated carrots in it. We're going to dry cook this on low heat. Have some green beans here. I'm going to just chop it into smaller pieces so it can blend well with the carrots and the fish. And add in the green beans now. Have to keep mixing. And then for the fish, we have to smash it to make sure there are no bones in it. Just going to do that on the side. Even if you can't see, you see the end result to see how it looks like. And we are doing it by hand to make sure if there are any bones in it, we'll be able to feel and take it out. This is how it's looking so far. We smash it some more. Actually, I could feel some small bones, so I take them out. Which, that's why it's very important to use your hands so that you'll be able to feel and take out any tiny bone that is in it. So now we are done smashing. I call it smashing. I don't know what we should call it. So this is how it looks like. Just going to take out these cloves here. Carrot is cooked now. Can add in a pinch of salt. So, and then the fish. I don't want the fish to be too much, so add in the liquid first and then stir it. I don't know why this camera keep running away. Just mixing. Want to make sure everything is fully incorporated. Don't want carrots to be on its own while the fish and green beans are on their own. looks good. Now we can add the rest of the fish. Mixing gradually to make sure everything is in place. So now you can add just a drop of oil so it's not too dry in the mouth. Just a drop. You don't want it to, because the oil, if you add too much oil, it will be running out when you are rolling. You appreciate so much flavors in your food, you may want to add onion, but mm, the way I know it is just this ones. Otherwise, you can also chop your onion into very tiny pieces, so it will be almost same size as the green beans and the carrot. See how that looks like. So now it's good. Let's not forget our rice on the other end. Check it. Cooking well so far. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. This is looking really good, guys. So we want it to cook to be, yeah, you don't want it to be too watery. So we'll just leave it on for a few more minutes. So now we have our rice and beans ongoing. We have also the fish roll. It's also ongoing. I already mixed the dough for the fish roll because we were supposed to leave it for about 2 hours before we can start to roll. I mixed it before the live started. So you can have that on here. Just transfer it. And then we set it aside to cool before we start to mix. Otherwise your dough will start to cook from inside when you haven't even started frying. There you have it. This is how we make our fillings for the fish roll. What do you think about this so far? Do you know fish roll, and how do you usually uh, make it? Maybe someone left a comment and I couldn't answer. Let me quickly check. Are there any comments? Okay. get ready to roll. Make the fish roll. So just going to bring a pot over for the oil. Have that on here. And then I will let the water dry off before we can start. So this is our dough for the fish roll. This is about 4 cups of flour that we mixed in here. If you want the recipe for the dough, just leave a comment, and maybe I can make a separate video for the recipe. I thought that it would be more faster to have the dough already mixed. And then, not forgetting our smoothie. I need to get a straw for the smoothie. This is really good. Mm. Fully dried here. Let's see. There's still some little water in it. I'm going to set it on the side for now. I just have this on before someone gets hurt in the kitchen. This two here, I'm going to have one for water and then one for oil. It's going to help with to smoothen the dough, or to tighten it. The water will help to tighten it, while the oil will make it smooth from the back. name this. Happy to see what I'm doing on the side here. Tell me if it's ready to see. We can check the rice and the beans for the last time before going over to the fish roll. Oh, this is well cooked. Look at that. Let me see if I can bring this one closer for you to see. This is so good. Can't wait to try this. But before we do that, we'll have to finish first with. Ah, God, I can't resist this. Please let me try this for a minute first. Mm. Look at that. Mm. Wow. This is really good. Mm. Okay. Let's set that aside. And that out. Yeah. There. Now we can focus just on the fish rolls. Half oil, water. We have the fish roll dough and the filling. Like that. So this dough was really smooth. You can't always have it same sizes, but then we do it to the best of our ability. If you have a skill, it's always perfect to use it. Then you will know that they are the doughs that you are dividing, or the fish rolls will be the same size. But just cutting it like that, you can never be 100% accurate. Then, so this one looks big, and I'm just going to move them back to the side here. And then oil here. Start off by greasing the surface. Jesus. Let's reduce the heat for now to avoid any accident with the oil. Right, since I've greased here, just going to roll it out. Yeah, let me see. I have another rolling path, but I prefer to use just this surface. You want to make your dough to be thin. It's better to roll many times than to want to roll just maybe a few times and then make it to be too thick. So then I'm using this small spoon because I know exactly the exact quantity of the filling that I'm having. Let's see if we can get it closer. Want to take it down. So then I have the filling in here. Roll that, and then I fold the corners before rolling like that. Once it is fully rolled, then you just go with your hands around it, and then towards the end have some water to make it really folded like that. See that? Make here. Then the oil is already, you can just make a few before we start frying. Now up again to show the whole thing. Grease the surface here. Then you roll. Like I said, it's better to have to roll many times than to have it too thick. Then in with my filling. Fortunately, it's not, the camera is not showing every part of it. Then fold here. Then I roll out and then I seal it with some water. So, again, in with some fillings. Fold the corners and then you roll. Then you seal it by applying some water at the edges. So always grease the surface. It makes it easier to roll afterward. Fill it again with water. So just going to put that, extend it a little bit more. Fillings. Have some tight, very tiny bones here. That's why it's always good to use your hand so that you can always feel the bones and get them out. Like I said from the beginning, we had to debone it with our hands and then also smash it with our hands just to make sure we got all the bones out. So now we have a couple of them. We can fry. Our oil is already hot. Now it's at very low heat. So you don't want to fry at, when it's too hot, it makes some bubbles on the fish roll. So place it in calmly. Don't just throw it in, otherwise you might get some oil splashed on you. So calmly done, like that. So while that is frying, we can also be prepping some more of the dough. So and then do not forget to check this. When it's fried to a certain level, it also rises from the bottom of the pot, so you don't need to worry about lifting it up. The worries should be that you want to be flipping it so that it don't get too brown on one side while the other side is still white. Maybe we can only focus on this side now. Increase the heat. Thank you so much, Calf's Kitchen. Now I almost want to address you by your name, but then fish roll is something that really works well, like a snack for the house when you are maybe running out and you just need something on the go. This works really well. Yes, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you so much. I was wondering before if we should leave the light on or if we should have it off. But it's already getting dark here, the Swedish weather. So right now, I think the light is okay, right? Maybe we should try again. Whoop, nope. I think it's better with the light right now. Did you miss the end result of the beans? Should the rice and the beans? Should I show you how it looks like? For those of you who missed it, I know we are busy with our lives, but I really appreciate that you guys are here coming in, and maybe you have to go back to do one or two before you come back. So maybe you might have missed the end result of the rice and beans. We are going to serve it afterward, but I just couldn't resist trying it out. You guys know I love to try out. Once the food is almost ready, I go in with a spoon. Okay, I'll show you that in a minute. So just slightly move to the side here. There you have it. So I hope it looks good though. What else would you like to add in it? Because I know there are a lot of creative cooks out there who makes food looks like you feel like if you don't eat it you will not rest. Okay, thank you. So this fish roll, some are flipping on their own while some need a little bit of assistance. And then this one just open wide and it's looking like that. It looks good though. Oh, sorry, I did miss your message. I saw it was already disappearing when I saw it. Let me see. I can see the message. No. Oh, how do I see your messages? Technology with its own wahala. I have my colander quite far. Let me see if I can get it. This should be about it, right? Or should we fry it a little more? Ah, yes, yes, yes. I'm making fish rolls. Fish rolls, we already prepped some of the things. I'll just show you what we prepped in a minute. Let me see if I can find my colander around here. Do you people have fish rolls in Ghana? Or is it only Nigeria and Cameroon that have fish rolls? So difficult to find things sometimes. Ah, okay. Right now, the colander has taken its own right around the house. So we are just going to use this for now. See how it looks like. Thank God I caught it on the side. This one looks like it needed a little help to fry on both sides. So yeah, sometimes you have difficulties, something that you actually know that you are the one who kept it, but then you can't find it. So thank you, God's mercy. Thank you so, so much. Can't wait to devour this with some chili sauce. Get that. I was saying that from the beginning, I already had to mix the dough because it takes when you make the dough, you will have to let it to rest for maybe 1 to 2 hours. But I don't want to. I don't want to do it while the life is going on. Otherwise, I'll take much of your time. So I already mixed the dough before coming on. Hello, hello, hello. If you are just joining in, thank you so much. Just leave a like and a comment so that we know where you are watching from. Are you my usual Swedish friends, Ghanaian, Nigerians, or in another country? Just leave a comment. Let's say hello to you. We have some chefs in the comments that are guiding me here. Calf's Kitchen from Ghana. We just want to make a couple of meals that will take us throughout the week. And we have made some rice and beans. Now we have these fish rolls. This is really good when you are running out of time and you just need something in your stomach. So when you have this, you can even freeze it, or you just place it around the house. It helps a lot so that one will not be running on an empty stomach. So while rolling, we can just be putting it, and then we'll be taking out also, like first in, first out. Are you just joining us newly? Please consider subscribing. Oh, and also the fact that you are here, we really appreciate it. I know people's time is very important. So we appreciate the time that you put in to cook with us. This one looks almost okay, while this one is. So we can take this one out. And there, carefully place it. I think this one is ready too, right? Some of them do need help to flip, while some just, yeah, make it on their own. Oh, this girl, I love you. Thank you so much. You make me laugh and also happy when you are here. Thank you. I hope some of your Ghanaian friends can join us sometimes. Maybe we even cook together. What do you think? I did leave my email address in the comments, in the description. If, yeah, if you want to get in contact with me, okay, that. As you're watching, please do leave a like, comment. Let's just know where you are watching us from this Sunday evening. No, it's not easy to have to come here and just watch, right? We could cook together sometimes. I think it's fun having you guys here and also cooking together. Maybe you could teach me some Ghanaians or yeah, Ghanaians recipe. Who is joining us newly, please just leave a like and comment. Let's say hello to you, everyone. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm the one that is still trying to catch up with this technology. I can't see the people that are joining in newly. So if you know how it's being done, please teach me. Oh, I'm all about learning and improving. So see how the fish rolls are turning out. Yeah, so the green cup. Okay. Here, I have some water. It's not just one green cup. We actually have two. We have oil. These two actually work well together, but at different stages. Before I start off, if you can see on the side here, I grease the surface a little before rolling. So now placing my dough here, carefully roll. I did mention that it's better to roll many times than to just roll once because it becomes too thick and then sometimes it will open like this one that you see here. You don't want it to open, but then if it is thin, you roll many times and then it turns out really good like this. So now you see here that I have, I'm not sure you can see the whole part, but when I roll up to the towards the end like that, I use water to seal it, keeps it sealed like that. I think this one is also ready. To place that aside so that we don't double it. This one is also ready. This one too. As we are rolling, we are dropping it in the pot slowly. Don't just throw it, otherwise you will leave marks on your face. And then if the oil is too hot, make sure you reduce it, otherwise it leaves like bumps on the fish roll and then it can even pop out. So make sure the oil is just medium hot. Right? Yeah, it's almost like a croissant, but then this one has very rich feeling. Thank you so much. But do you guys have fish rolls in Ghana? I don't know. This one actually helped us. It flipped on its own. This is good. Just give it a few seconds before we take it out. I did mention that sometimes because it's human beings that is cutting this thing, some will be big while some are small. But if you have a kitchen skill, is the best to use. Then you'll be sure that you have the dough is the same. I think this one is also almost ready. The other side is still very white. Ah, okay. I missed the message. Do you guys know how we can see the messages? I'm not so sure, but we'll surely come back to that later on. I think this one is also ready, right? This one is almost ready as well. If you did ask a question or maybe say something and I didn't reply, it could be because I my attention is divided. I have to look on the screen and also focus on making these fish rolls. This one is ready as well. Can place this here. Okay, no problem. Oh, okay. I understand. I will be waiting, anxiously waiting. No, I hope I didn't miss any message this time around. We are almost done with the fish rolls. And for this week, it's going to be a stressful week. So I'm making uh, quite a number of dishes to make sure that I have the whole week covered. But then in smaller quantity, the rice was actually much, but compared to the amount we may eat, don't want to make much and get it spoiled because eating same meal for 1 or 2 days, people get tired. And this one could be ready almost. So some people they actually make these fish rolls. As you roll it like this, you don't need to fry it if you want to just keep it for the future. As you roll it like this, you just freeze them, and then whenever you want, if you want to eat it fresh, then you can take it out from the freezer and fry. This one should be ready, right? This one too. I just used the oil that was on the side here. So if you are wondering why I didn't use the brush this time to grease the surface, because there's already a lot of oil on this side. Well, I've known it to be always fried. I'm not so sure, but then it doesn't hurt to try, right? I could actually try and get back to you. Even though I'm not sure it's going to be as brown as this, unless you maybe how do you say, put some, you pencil it with some egg and milk, that kind of, yeah, mix. I've never tried baking it actually, but it's actually a good idea though to try baking it. But then if you want to bake it, you need to make sure that you put enough butter in the dough. Otherwise, it'll be too hard to eat. So I actually did throw that one. This one is ready as well. Place it over here. Doing almost the last one now, guys. Second to the last one. Then we are done with our fish rolls pretty soon. Aha, God's message just replied to you, Fortune. I don't know. I've never tried, like I said, but then it doesn't hurt to try, right? That's why people come out with new recipes every day. Okay. Someone said they will provide, or is it like a question, or what? Or they will provide a recipe for the dough. Did anyone ask for the recipe before? I might have missed it all. I'm grabbing the last one now. Then we have almost ready here. Thank you so much. This is the last one. We still have some filling left, but this one is just perfect because if you want to eat fresh, you can just freeze the filling for next time. We have one more thing to cook as we are prepping for the whole week, you know. This one is almost ready. Huh. Okay, let's try this. See how it's breaking here, those layers that we did wrap. Then here, look at that. Hey, what did I do? Mm. If you have some chili sauce, it'll be perfect for this. This is really good. It's not too sweet because I don't want to have too much sugar in it. This one is ready. Thank you. Thank you so much. Always love having you here. So far, we have made fish rolls. This is really good for snacks when you are on the run. Can have it or coming back and you don't want to have something heavy. Can have this. We have made rice and beans like the Jamaican style. We also had this while growing up. We used to eat it a lot. And then one more thing we are going to make. We are going to make pasta salad. This is like the best to have with you when you are going to work. This should take like 15 minutes to be ready. Doesn't take time. The what takes longest time is the pasta, and you know pasta doesn't take long to boil. So I have my water here on the cooker. Just going to in this. Have some salt. This one, since we are going to strain it, it doesn't really matter the amount of salt that you pour into it. I think this one needed help to actually. This is almost ready too. Just hold this one like that so that you can fry on both sides. So this should be ready as well. This one is also ready. So just turned off the oil side, but I want to leave it on the same side for now to avoid any accidents. I don't want to remove it from here. We're going to be using this pasta. This is 500 grams of pasta here. But we have already made some beans and rice, so we could actually make. Ah, thank you so much, United States. We could make just a part of this so that we don't overcook and start to stuff people with food around the house. You sometimes have that feeling that you cook and then you want everyone to eat because you don't want anything to go into waste. Start to run after people, and they are overfed. You are just like, you people should come and eat. So since it's pasta salad and we just want to make it maybe for the office, we'll just make out of this like 1/2 of that spaghetti. I feel like having one more. Oh God, look at that. You see the way we were rubbing it many times. It actually gives like many layers in the fish roll. Look at that. And then it's really crispy on the side here, and then inside juicy. See that? Thank you, this corner. Thank you so much. Mmm. Right? You do feel that way because you feel like you have been standing in the kitchen and cooking for a while, and then your effort is less appreciated if they don't eat it all. But you also understand that one cannot eat more than their stomach can take. I thought I was the only one who always feel like that. Anyways, right here, this one, where is it coming from? We have our cucumber, dill. I don't know if this is the English name because this is Swedish. I don't know. Have this. Let's see if I can bring everything on the corner here. So it's difficult to fit in. Now we have some black olives that we are going to be using. Some lemon juice we'll be having for the pasta salad. While the pasta is boiling, you can start to prep. Let's see if I can bring this down a little bit. Sorry, pardon me. I'm trying to adjust so you can see what I'm doing here. If you have a photographer or someone that films, they can actually capture everything. But since I'm doing everything on my own with the tripod, you might not be able to see everything. Okay. I'm just going to get plates for the ingredients. I'm going to chop this cucumber into small pieces. Right here. Well, make it a bit more smaller. So So now the cucumber is ready. You can just transfer it into a plate. Set that aside. Then we chop the paprika. Inside part of this one looks weird, so we can just cut that part out. This too. I don't know why this looks so dark from inside. So I have this onion with the half that we used from the beginning. When it comes to onion, it's very tricky because not everyone likes raw onion in their meal. So I'm going to chop it in very tiny uh, pieces so that it's almost unnoticeable. Hope you can walk to chop it that tiny. Hmm. Coming with my green cup again for the onion. of the deal. I'm just going to rinse it a little bit, and we are going to chop it as well to small pieces. Don't forget we have our pasta on the other end. Have the olives, black olives. Let's just cut that into two. So I'm going to take a look at the pasta to make sure that it's not overcooked. Ready in a bit. I've done black olives. Black olives are really delicious. Can practically eat the whole bottle alone. Add that to make sure everyone will have a feel of it. Am I forgetting anything? The lemon juice, we are going to squeeze it afterward. I'm going to slice it as well. Of the leeks, I don't know what it's called. Leeks. You can also use scallions, the leafy onion. I will be using this one. Thank you so much. Thank you, girl. So, I'm chopping that too into very tiny pieces. Add it here. Transferring it in another container. It's going to be much more easier to just pour on as we go. Just a few more seconds for the pasta. I just realized that the sound was turned off. What I was supposed to have added was the parsley. So I ran out to the garden to get it. So sorry. I thought I mentioned that, but nobody heard me because the sound was off. So I'll quickly chop that. Let's see. Anyone can see me here. So right. Now we are ready to mix. I'm going to slowly come to this side and then lower the camera. So all you are going to see from now on will be the bowl that we are mixing the things in. Now we can get our oil over to this side because it's cold. Now, because this is hot, I'll quickly place this heat protector over it to avoid any mishaps. So there you have it. Of our pasta here. Of our gherka. Paprika. Black olives. Of corn. Of chopped red onion. Of the leeks. The dill. Can have that on the side here just to make it look decorative. Then we have mayonnaise. To make it more creamy. Have lemon. Have some olive oil. Then you can mix that with a spoon here. If you want it to be more creamy, you can add more mayonnaise. I don't want that. I'm going to try it. Feel like, thank you. mm, the mayonnaise already has some little salt, so we didn't add salt, but it tastes just fine. And then the parsley from the garden, a small garden that I can't stop bragging about. This is the mayonnaise spoon that I've been using. I feel like I need another kind of mixer for this. Thank you. Oh my God, I feel really proud of you. So proud having you here. So hope I'm done, that I wouldn't have to stand here again throughout the week, unless it's something that people are really craving. Then I'll have no reason to come to the kitchen in the next 3 or 4 days. What do you guys think? Should we add some more mayonnaise, or is it okay like this? If you want to go all in, it wouldn't be a bad idea adding some avocado, right? And try it again. Okay, okay. Sorry, I agree with you. Too much mayonnaise is not good either. So, so I have this one. We have that. See, let me see. Mm, it's really good. And then we have our rice and beans here. Think we are done for today. Not forgetting our smoothie. I got really busy and forgot to drink it. So I promise I'm going to drink it now, because it really helps to enhance your health. If you have time, don't forget to always have this beetroot in your meal. You can even add it even in this. So don't worry, I'm going to send your own. Okay, thank you guys so much for the support, especially my Ghanaian sister. Thank you, Fortune. And thanks to the rest of you who were able to stick around till the end of this our cooking today. This is where I say bye bye to you guys. I really appreciate the support, and I hope to see you again next Sunday 5 p.m. And if there are any changes, I will post it so that you guys will know. Yes, thank you, love you. Bye bye.